it's me again. So today I have something different for you. I have not put on this channel ever. So this is going to be the first video going into what I'm going to talk about. I'm going to be talking about the piano. So sometimes we may look at the piano, and especially if we've never played it before, we might feel overwhelmed. It might be intimidating. I mean, looking at all of these keys, 88 keys like I said in the previous video, if it's a full piano, it could be a bit overwhelming, and that is okay. So today what I'm going to be doing is the full, kind of like a exercise. Well, I would call it like a piano icebreaker. You and the piano are getting to know each other, and this is how I usually start it with my students. I do want to clarify that the student does not need to have any type of background in music in order to do this. This is for any age. It could be for children, it could be for adults as well. So feel free to take notes on this. Hopefully it could be helpful for you as a instructor, but also for someone who just wants to try something on the piano. You have a piano laying around at home. What do? Why can't I just use it just to have some fun and just kind of explore? So what we're going to do for the very first step is simply looking at the black keys. We're going to take a moment to just play any black key that we want. Just play one, anything that kind of pulls you in, any note that pulls you in. So it could be just random. So I played a note. So this is one of the black keys. So I have played that note. If you want to try, we could try doing your other hand and just playing any note that comes to mind, or better yet, whatever note, black note specifically, is calling you. We could explore however we want, with the speed that we want, with the pace that we want. That is really up to us. A lot of the times, students tend to start off with just one hand. There could be some hesitation, and they would just play just with one of the hands, either left or right. And as an instructor, or as the teacher, we want to encourage them to eventually start using their other hand. So for example, if I'm just playing and I'm just using one finger, that's totally fine. Because when we ask them to start attempting to use their other hand, where they might hesitate, they might not even want to, and that's totally fine. In the case that they do, some of them might stay just in one spot, and that is so cool. We start off somewhere. The idea of this is to remember how we learned. We forget what it felt like to, first of all, just learn it. And a lot of the times there was a lot of frustration and confusion. As a teacher, what do you want your students to feel? In my case, ideally, my goal was to make them feel comfortable and enjoy learning this instrument. When you notice that your student is actually starting to want to explore the white keys, so we could have a scenario where even if it's just one hand, they start using more than just one finger and trying to. Once you start hearing those white keys, that is when you start realizing they're slowly opening up to the piano. All right, so here I have this bad boy. He's so heavy. And what we could do with this is, while your student is exploring, this is when you start noticing that they feel comfortable. You could do this on kind of just anything on the piano itself, also teaching them that the piano could be used in a non-conventional way to create music. So we have this I think you get the idea. You could add different instruments, and I think in another video I'm going to introduce like certain little instruments that could be helpful for to have in class. One of my favorites is the ocean drum. So for the very last step, depending on how ready your student is incorporating their voice, which could be intimidating because the voice is very intimate. So of course you would have to discern if your student is ready for this. A lot of the times for kids, they could kind of jump into it a little bit depending on them, and they're going to make silly sounds, or you could even use different sounds, or you could use different images and be like, what kind of sounds would go with this image? So you're kind of connecting an image with, the music with the image, and it's up to their imagination, their creativity to come to life and just liven that up. Now, one of the things that I say is for adults, of course, you can start using the pedal to sustain the notes to give it a different feeling if you like, or just without it. So it's really up to you, or in this case, your student. So that would be it for today. I will be seeing you next time.